Well, hello, friends. Greetings and salutations. It's Katie Rubin, your friendly neighborhood modern mystic, energy healer, divine light channel, consciousness coach, Akashic records reader, human design lady, actor, teacher, improviser, extraordinaire person. Hello. Happy Friday. It's Friday, right? When you drive across the country through so many time zones over so many days, time becomes messy and complicated. Who can say what day it is or what dimension we're living in? Not I, said the fly, but I do have your 3-card spread. In the recent past, you have come together right now with somebody. Recent past. Present moment. So, now, let's be clear. This could be somebody, something, some process, some place. There's been a come together or the energy of encouragement toward a come together. Hi, gorgeouses. Fontana Butterfield is here. Bitches, bitches. Yeah. Present moment. We have the talisman card, which has everything to do with trusting the wisdom you've earned over the journey of your lifetime. You've gleaned some things, you've put it together, you know some stuff, and you get to trust it. The outcome is the bone collector card. Let's talk about it. I have opened the Akashic records of, quote, everyone who will see this video and benefit from it. That includes you if you're seeing this. In the recent past, love needs to be shared. That's so nice. Look at the happy kissing giraffes and the weird pelican atop a tower of hearts. Why not? Love needs to be expressed. Drawing the come together card is a sign that you're on the path to discover the nature of this emotion in all of its forms of expression: romantic, familial, unconditional, spiritual, etc. In each instance, there's another being involved. Love involves a give and take between you and a significant other, a relative, a friend, an animal, and/or a spirit. And/or spirit. My hair is insane today, you guys. This fuzzy guy right here won't go away. The roots need some help. We got crazy town on top. I'm moving on. This card assures you that love has come calling. Remember, this is the recent past. And seeks a partner in this dance. Know that you are cherished. Like a magnet, you're attracting love into your life. This is a time for harmonious, caring partnerships. So sweet. So, all right, harmonious, caring partnerships. You've been attracting love into your life. Remember, okay, let's talk about the law of mirroring. Okay, for a long time in our culture, with the spiritual people, we've been calling it the law of attraction. I'm really in the teal swan camp on this one, that I believe it's more accurately described or expressed or understood as being the law of mirroring. That is to say, what's coming at you externally is what you are internally or what you're being internally. Now, that's not victim blaming, by the way. That's not like if you're seeing harsh things coming at you, I'm judging you or calling you names by telling you that's a reflection of something inside of you. You're looking at the queen of having had difficult shit coming at me that I then had to confront what that was a mirror of inside of me. That's not to make me wrong for having heavy shit inside of me. It's just, there's a saying in the 12-step rooms that I really appreciate. It says, it's not your fault, but it is your responsibility. In other words, when I was in a period where I was only attracting or seeing mirrored toxic romantic relationships, let's use that as an example. That's because what was in me was being reflected back to me. So I was carrying a whole lot of freaking toxicity. It's just true. It wasn't my fault that I was carrying toxicity. It's not like as a baby I asked to have sexual abuse. Nope. But it occurred. Okay? And so as a result, that sets a lot of fucked up shit in motion. It's not like I consciously, in this dimension anyway, chose my parents. It's not like I chose to have the other traumas I had as a kid. I didn't. Now, you could argue, and a lot of people say we do choose it before, but I would say there's karma involved, and also when you're choosing it, you're not in the state of mind that you're in when you're in a human form, which is to say, when you're choosing your lifetime before you enter a body, you're choosing from a soul perspective that has no ego and has no mind. So the soul says, what's going to evolve me most? What's next on my path of development on the mental, mind, ego, emotional level in a body? The soul doesn't have to grow, you guys. The soul is grown. It's the mind and the ego that have to develop. So the soul, before reincarnating or entering a new life, says, in combination and concert with the Akashic record keepers, in the realm of the Akasha, meaning the divine realm, what incarnation could I take on in this next life that would grow my personality and ego closer and closer to my soul's vibration? Oh, I see. How about that lifetime with all these lessons in it and all these hardships and all this abuse that will create all this toxicity that will then get mirrored to me that I then have an opportunity to transform and be free of. Okay, so the soul chose. Did my personality, mind, and ego choose it? No. Did my soul choose it? I believe so. It helps me. I like that perspective. You don't have to believe it. It's just one lady saying words. So, how did I get in all this? In the recent past, this card assures that love has come calling and seeks a partner in this dance. Know that you're cherished. Like a magnet, you're attracting love into your life. This is the time for harmonious, caring partnerships. I got into it because we're talking about the law of attraction, which I prefer to refer to as the law of mirroring. So you've been pulling into yourself some love in the recent past. How awesome. And I was on that tangent because I have a hair on my phone. Because if you're not attracting that, you might say to yourself, why? Well, something inside that is unprocessed as of yet is living at, or you could say vibrating at a frequency that attracts to it more of same. So what inside of you needs to be processed mercifully, compassionately, not from a judging place because you're so fucked up and bad, just because it's there. And if you were truthful with yourself, you'd own it. Okay, great. There's no judgment in owning you've got trauma or you've got shit in your body. Doesn't matter. Go ahead and just get busy working with it. You're not a big fuck up if you're carrying heavy energies that are shown to you by the external reality. You're just a person. Most people have some shit. We all have some shit. So it doesn't hurt to face your shit because then you can process it and get through it. Now, in my life, I don't see toxic dudes in my field, but I used to only see them. And that's all because of the inner work. Okay, so here we are. This is your reading. In the present moment, we're at the talisman card. So love has shown up. You've been given an opportunity to lean into that. And in the present moment, a lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. This is literally what we were just talking about. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. That's also what we were just talking about. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. So again, the talisman card is about wisdom. Wisdom is like earned over time. Wisdom is you've walked, see the pathway in the image here? You've walked the path of life. You're carrying the orb of consciousness and you know what to do. You can trust your own footing. And if you're not quite sure, it's okay. You don't have to know, but you can trust your intuitive awareness about where you're going next. You've earned it. A lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. Let me just reread this one part. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. So that's what we were just talking about. When the law of mirroring is occurring, which is all the time, every minute, we never get away from it. What's happening is we're being shown what's going on inside of us, outside of us, so that we can become aware of what's going on inside of us. So right now, you're being shown by me, the outer reality here, that you can trust your earned wisdom. You are the talisman of wisdom. Okay, cool. Moving on. You get the point. The outcome is, sometimes I get on the soapbox and I gotta knock myself down. The bone collector. You are whole and have everything you need. within. When the bone collector appears, she's asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. This is also what we were just talking about. We adapt and accept a version of the truth that then sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when faced with a situation similar to the original event. What we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable or expect to be criticized. The bone collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you as you reclaim it now. You have everything you believe you lack, and the bone collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible. With awareness, the wounds of the past need not define you. Let's just review a little bit. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable or expect to be criticized. She's talking about the negative voices in the head. I can't do that because they won't like it. I can't do that. I'm too old. I can't do that. I'm not ready. I can't do that. It's too late, or whatever it might be. The bone collector reminds you that the truth is you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. Anything's possible if you can get on board with it, if you actually are aligned with believing in the truth of it. If you believe it, it is possible. We just got to get everything inside of you that doesn't believe it on the unconscious levels in the brainstem, in the nervous system, on board with what your higher self and brighter, truer, higher mind already knows. How do you get yourself to be aligned? Well, that's what healing work is for. Okay. She, the bone collector, has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you as you reclaim it now. It's so beautiful. You have everything you believe you lack, and the bone collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible. With awareness, the wounds of the past need not define you. Wow, I love this spread for you guys. So in the recent past, there's been some kind of coming together with love. Maybe with your family, maybe with your friends, maybe over Memorial Day weekend, maybe with yourself, maybe with nature, maybe with God, whatever it is for you. In the present moment, you're being encouraged and reminded you have traveled the road of life. You have earned wisdom. You get to trust your intuitive, wisdom-based awareness. And the outcome is, remember, you have everything you need already. Like, act as if you have what you need. And in the doing of it, you'll find out you already had it. You may not believe you do, and you may feel inside like you don't. But if you start acting as if you do, and when she says acting, she means take action in actual 3D reality with the mindset of, I'm going to act as if I'm taking this action with everything having everything I need in order to succeed. Act as if, not think as if. Take action as if you're ready. And then you'll find out I always say, like, 3 steps into the doing, oh, wow, look at me. I'm fucking doing it. I do have what I need. So often I hear people say, like, well, I can't do blah, blah yet because I'm not blah, blah yet. And I'm like, I've had so many years in my life where I wasn't blah, blah. Meaning I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready at all, but I fucking did shit anyway. And it works. As much as I don't like a lot of the choices Woody Allen has made in his life, I do like this thing he said. He said, I don't know, 90% of success in life is showing up. I so have to agree with that, despite all his other nonsense that I wish he hadn't done in his life. That is, I think, a true statement, which is to say, if you show up for stuff and just take action as if you're ready to do it, 9 times out of 10, it goes your way. And then you discover, well, I guess I had what I needed. I guess I was ready to do it. Because what does ready to do it mean? It just means you did it. Did you do it? Then you did it and you were ready. Now, all that stuff inside where you don't feel good and you don't feel ready, Sometimes you can just act beyond that. That's what she's talking about in this spread. Just act beyond that. Now, when you want to become more whole and congruent, that's when you do your healing work. So your inner reality matches your external reality. And you feel and believe in yourself. And you don't have to act as if, because you know and you trust and you believe. You know that you're the talisman of wisdom. That's why we do healing work, to integrate and know, instead of having to act as if. But in the meantime, when you're not perfectly arrived at total wholeness, act as if, bitches. Because you can have your dreams come true now, even though you're not perfectly healed. Go forth and prosper, my homies. I love you. When you need your reading, your human design session, your energy work, your healing, your processing, katierubin.com to get all your dreams to come true. Book a package, book a session, do whatever you want. All the classes are happening. You can still join writing class. If you're writing anything, come on into writing class. We'll attach information about that here. I love you guys. It's so good to see you. Anybody, I want to apologize publicly and officially. All my peeps who I had to reschedule over the last 7 to 14 days. I'm so sorry for all the rescheduling. You guys are so patient and generous with me. It's been a rough travel time, and I just appreciate your patience. I'm ready. You're on my calendar. We're doing it. Let's go.